Hello everyone, it's Tana. Welcome back to the channel and another video for the Not2Shabby Shop. Today we're looking at the lovely fall box of the month for the subscription kits. And we have a slimline paper pad, a 6x6 paper pad, 2 stamp sets, a stencil, and a pack of ephemera. So for the smaller stamp set, it's called Welcome Fall. Has that lovely porch scene and that cute little squirrel holding the coffee cup, and it says Welcome Fall. Pumpkin spice is my favorite season. Thankful, blessed, pumpkin obsessed. And then the second larger stamp set, while you're looking at the ephemera there on screen, has a lot of images. And then we have Happy Fall Y'all, which is all separate. I'm a fall kind of girl. Enjoy the little things. So anybody that loves fall, this is the perfect box for you. Tons of different images. Then we have the Knit Diamonds background stencil, which was created by Call Me Crafty Al. It was really cool. I had fun using the stencil in this video. And I love a lot of the ephemera pieces, especially the shelves with the flower canisters. And there's a lot of pattern paper in the 6x6 paper pad to choose from. I love the black and white checker. It might be called buffalo plaid. I don't know my plaids very well. Then there's a very pale blue plaid and a light pale grayish blue wood grain. There's even a tan one that looks like knit or crocheted sweaters. So we're going to take the stencil, and I listed the inks for you on the screen. And I'm going to show you, I do this twice. So I show you the first panel, and then the second panel is already done. But I went in with colors that I thought matched the colors and theme of the box. So we have Over Coffee, Twilight, Sangria, and I believe that's Stone Blue that I'm using there. Excuse my voice. I feel like I'm catching a little cold. The first day of school started for my kids, and it seemed like the temperature dropped 25 degrees. So, bye-bye summer, I guess, for me. Anyway, back to the video here. So I am using an itty-bitty blending brush from the Rabbit Hole Designs. These are brand new and my new favorites. They are the perfect size to get into the tiny spaces or tiny images that can be on some stencils. So definitely give those a try. I'll have a link in the description box below for you. I'm not sure if Jamie carries those in the shop or not, but I will check. Now I want to use some of the pattern paper as wallpaper for my porch image, although actually I colored it as an inside image, so maybe we can call it an inside porch. I used a very pale tan with some white in there and what looks like very faint paintbrush strokes. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's perfect for wallpaper. So I paper pieced that in and set that aside to dry. And I almost did forget that little tiny piece inside the little wicker couch there, but I remembered in the end. And now I'm going to start to adhere my chosen pattern paper onto the card bases. So I have 3 of them here and 3 card bases. So we have a black card base for the dark black and white buffalo plaid, a dark gray for the pale blue plaid, and a light gray for the tan sweater like pattern paper. And now I'm going to start to put all these cards together. So for the black and white buffalo plaid, I'm going to use the porch scene. I thought they looked striking together, especially since I made the banners black and white checkered up in the corner of the image. I popped those up on foam tape. I also popped up the stenciled backgrounds on foam tape. And always make sure your card's opening in the right direction. I have glued stuff on upside down before. Now I'm going to take this largest circle die from Heavy Doodle. I did save the little hearts that got cut out of it. I didn't use the frame part of it, but I did use the circle, the inside circle that was cut out. I put that on top of my stenciled image. And while that's drying, I'm going to stamp out the Welcome Fall on an extra piece of that pattern paper that I used as wallpaper. And that's going to be our sentiment for that first card there. I'm just going to fussy cut it all around the words because the rectangle was too large to fit up there above the image. I popped it up on foam tape since the scene is popped up. And we're just going to adhere that with a little bit of Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. And that first card is finished. On to the second card with the circle there. I'm going to add this very detailed image. It looks like something you would put on a dining room table for fall with 3 tiers. And it's got all kinds of fall fun on it. And then I cut out a die I had in my stash that says Happy Fall. I cut it out of the same blue slimline paper that I used for the circle. And I put 2 pieces of 120-pound cardstock behind it to give it some dimension. And I promise you can see that word a lot better in person than you can on the screen there. And for the third card, I used a scalloped circle die from my stash and 2 more pieces of that slimline paper. I cut a larger circle out of the solid, what looks like mauve to me, and then a smaller scallop circle out of the glittered one that matches the solid. But I didn't use the whole circle. I cut off the edge of the paper so it would line up with the edge of my mat. I stamped out Pumpkin Spice is my favorite season from the smaller stamp set on the same colored paper that I used for the larger scallop circle. And then I used the 2 coffee images or pumpkin spice latte, if that's what you want, from the stamp sets and layered those on as well. I added some half-backed pearls that matched that card on at the end. And that's it for this video, guys. I will have all the links you need in the description box below. Please stay tuned for lots more inspiration on the Not2Shabby channel this month and also on Instagram. And don't forget to use the coupon code in the description box below for 10% off your order. Some restrictions apply. We'll see you next time.